What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Sgt Mooby here, and today I am bringing you a little bit of Domination on bootleg. I am using the UMP45 with a hammer scope, and my perks, as always, are Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, and Marksman Pro. Now today is, the video isn't really about amazing, like, high kills, low deaths. It's about playing Domination how it's meant to be played, capping, defending, and everything in between. So yeah, I get a couple of nice defends, a couple of nice caps, something to keep your eyes occupied while I go on my my ramble for today. And today's ramble is hobbies. Ba-dum-ba-da. Everyone has a hobby. Some people have several hobbies. I know people that like go horse riding, they're into music, they play video games, they do all kinds of things. But over my life, well, over my 19 years of life, I've had a few hobbies. Some of them weren't exactly optional. As a child, I was constantly being like asked to go to like dance classes, and which I really didn't like. I had to wear slippers, and it was surrounded by girls that probably shouldn't be there. They were too kind of large to be able to fit into their leotards, and it was just a horrible experience. I'm gonna be honest, it was a horrible experience, and I was about like 7, 8 at the time. And I'm gonna be honest, I cried every time I went, and I did not want to go back. So eventually, Mum realised that, oh, maybe he's not cut out for the dancing scene. I wonder what gave her that idea. Sometimes, parents obviously want their children to have hobbies. They also, they want their children to be quite good at their hobbies, because it's a talking point, really. While we're on the topic of hobbies, it's a talking point for parents. Really, you go to competitions, and if you win something, it's something that a parent can feel proud about, and feel proud about you for. But it's also a talking point that they can stand around the water cooler in the office and go, oh, by the way, my son just won the fencing whatever. Wasn't your son in that, Jeremy? Oh yes, he was, he came last. Oh, how sad for you. Oh, how very droll. Because everyone talks like that in an office, obviously. But yeah, it is kind of bragging rights for parents. But, some people have hobbies that their parents really wouldn't want to tell anyone else. For instance, I do this. And to be honest, I really can't see Mum, my mum's a midwife. Yeah, Mum's a midwife. And, I really can't see her walking around the hospital or, like, in the office, in the staff room, going, oh yeah, my son just put up a new video about sex with his girlfriend. Why don't you all go check that out and show it to your kids as well? I'm sure you could learn something. Yeah, that kind of shit, I'm probably, that's just not going to happen in any real world place. Yeah, Mum might be proud about what I'm doing, because I'm, like, expressing my creative side, as some people would put it. But, it's nothing that people are going to shout from the rooftops. Another hobby... Ooh, excuse me. Fucking hell. Another hobby that I had... Fuck me. Apologise for that one, guys. Damn. Whew. Another hobby that I had when I was, growing up and, kind of finding my feet, really, was horse riding. I did horse riding for quite a while, which, when you're about... I was about 4 at the time, I think. Can't really remember, to be honest, but... No, maybe 6. Horse riding, really... It was fun, kind of. I remember the name's Horse. Horse is the name of the horse. It was Andy. Which is a weird name for a horse. I'm just going to put it out there. It's a weird name for a horse. But anyway, I took riding lessons for quite a while, which it was enjoyable. I'd go once a week, and I really didn't learn anything, but we would go round the same route in the forest every damn week, and yeah, half the time I was terrified the horse was gonna, bite me. I got bitten by a duck once. I know you're probably laughing right now, but I got bitten by a duck when I was about 4 years old. I was feeding the ducks, and a duck decided that my finger was a piece of bread, and decided to try and nom on it. Which, obviously ended up with me crying and being whisked away from the ducks, and to be honest, I've never really liked ducks since. But, nah, ducks are fine. As long as they don't try and bite me, or, jump on my back and try and ride me like a pony, I'm okay. I'm alright with ducks, as long as they're alright with me. So, ducks. Really, I wouldn't want one as a pet. Let's just put it that way. I wouldn't want one as a pet. And yeah, another hobby that well, I could you really call it a hobby? Feeding the ducks? I don't know. What do you guys think? If you think that feeding the ducks is a viable hobby, then stick it in the comment section. Let me know, because personally, I don't think that feeding the ducks is a viable hobby. That's not something to write home about. But I could be wrong, I have been wrong on several occasions before, and this of course may be another one of those occasions, but yeah, let me know. Ducks. Feeding them. Is it a hobby? Or just an old person's way of getting rid of stale bread? You decide. Anyway, again with hobbies. Right now, my hobbies are doing this, playing video games normally, and my music. Because I've got my new phone, and my new phone has a video camera on it, I'm actually going to do a setup video. I've decided I'm going to do a setup video. I'm going to have to tidy my room quite a bit, because right now it looks like a bomb's hit it, and that bomb was full of shit. But yeah, I'm going to do a setup video, show you guys my little setup, where all the magic happens, and not just the videos. Oh! All my guitars as well. I've got a number of guitars that really are my pride and joy. Fucking love my guitars. Yeah, I love, the person I was 5 years ago really isn't the person that I am now. And I'm glad. I'm actually glad that I've changed for the better. Because to be honest, no one really... I probably wouldn't even be doing this if I hadn't, changed and bucked my ideas up. Here's a little example of me defending C over here. I get killed, and instead of going, bollocks to that, I'm going to go defend somewhere else, I actually go back up and stop them from capping it. So, yeah. Domination. It works both ways, guys. You can cap flags, but you've also got to fucking defend them. But anyway, I really don't think that being the person I was like 6 years ago would be enjoyable or entertaining for you guys to watch. Because as I've grown up, I've also kind of got a view on things that, some people might not have the same view as me. But I have the kind of personality that's not going to go, brr, you're wrong, you're all wrong, bollocks to you, my opinion's the only one that ever matters, fuck you all. Because that's just simply not the kind of guy I am. But a couple of years ago, that may have been the kind of guy I am. So, YouTube and being forced to work, well, not forced to work in a kitchen where, it's mostly people older than me. It was by choice and by requirement that I had to kind of mature. And I'm so glad I did. I have so many people to thank for, who I am today. A lot of them I really don't see anymore, but, I'm still silently thanking them for what I've become, who I've become, and, really where I want to take my life. Which, incidentally, is doing this for a living. But, I'm going to need a lot more subscribers and a lot more viewers to start that little pipe dream. So, yeah. This one's just about to wrap up. We've got like 20 seconds left on the video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Sgt Mooby. This has been the UMP45 with Hammerscope on Domination on Bootleg. And I shall see y'all next time. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. That way you'll get all the latest from me, how many videos I've uploaded, what I had for breakfast, and how much of a hangover I had last Saturday night.